Hey guys, and welcome back to my black screen series. This is episode 14 of 52, so we're 14 weeks into the year. Once again, I've got this episode a little late. It's supposed to be out on Sunday. But anyway, we're here. And this is probably the happiest you'll have heard me in this series. Yeah, things are looking up. I've made progress with the Cybertruck basically. So I don't think I'm out of depression yet, but I'm a fair way there. And yeah, this is definitely significant. Um, so just to get where I am, where I'm not totally down all the time. I guess people listening would want to know what the secret would be to pull yourself out of depression. And well, for me personally anyway. And I guess I found that it's get busy. Um, yeah, the busier you can make yourself, the better. Um, be productive. Be nice to people. Be helpful to people. And probably the most important thing would be to tick something off your goal list. So, or move a project forward, or obviously for me it's the Cybertruck. So, I mean, physically I haven't done anything to it yet, but I've been so busy, and raising money, and or borrowing money. But yeah, just getting busy, and yeah. So basically, I've ordered some parts with some borrowed money, and those parts should arrive somewhere between about the 25th to the end of the month. And today I got the roof and the windscreen in polycarbonate, tinted polycarbonate on the roof, clear on the windscreen. And what else? It's probably going to be a short video because I'm in a better mood, and I think I'm moving through things a bit faster. I just looked down and we're only at 3 minutes, so yeah. And I've said most of the stuff I want to say already. So yeah, yeah, that's all I can recommend for people, guys. If you're looking at getting out of depression, firstly, don't focus on your depression. Focus on being happy. Next, get busy. Surround yourself with people as much as you can. Don't be a sorry case or a pity party. You don't want people hanging around you because they're feeling sorry for you or they're worried that you're going to nick yourself or swallow all those pills or slice your wrists open or something. You know what I mean? Like, or hang yourself, whatever. Like, so many ways to die. But yeah, look, if YouTube doesn't like those words, the D word, for death. Anyway, yeah. So I'm not in any danger of that at the moment, I hope. But yeah, that'd really throw a spanner of the works, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm really on target, guys, with getting this Cybertruck on the road real soon. So with the bulk of the stuff here by the end of the month, that would mean that I probably need another month, maybe 6 weeks to get it all together after that. And yeah, it should be on the road. Even by the end of the month, there's gonna be a dramatic difference from how it is at the moment. Anyway, sorry for those that aren't interested in the Cybertruck and they're only here for me, but it's actually the thing that's getting me out of depression. I know that once I've got it on the road and I can stick the dogs in the back and go to town without having to leave them at home, just to go into town to grab some dog food or grab some drinks or something to eat, or yeah, go be social. I'll actually want to be social more once I've got the Cybertruck, because I'll be showing it off, and so I'll spend a lot more time in town where there's people, because it's a busy tourist town. In Nimbin, just to remind those that don't know, or men that have forgotten, or whatever. Those that know me know where I am. But yeah, so it's really going to make me happy once I've got it on the road, and just the fact that I can see it happening now, that's pushing me towards the happy side of things. So I don't think I'm majorly depressed anymore. I would say that I'm more just depressed. But so yeah, I still have my moments non-stop. I'm still anxious a lot. I don't have all the money together yet. I worked out I needed around $4,500 to $5,000 to finish the project. Weeks ago, I worked that out, probably even months ago. And that would be shortcutting things and getting it on the road as a 2-wheel drive as opposed to a 4-wheel drive. But yeah, it turns out that it's not really going to be much of a price difference between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. It's probably going to be about $500 or $600, maybe a bit more, the difference between the two. So yeah, if you had the option yourself of bringing something out as a 2-wheel drive for $4,000, wouldn't you spend the extra $500 and have it as a 4B? I don't know. I might have to just suck it up for a few weeks or a month or so while I get the money together for changing it to 4-wheel drive. But yeah, it's an expense that I'd like to get sorted pretty quick. So anyway, of that $4,500, I've already secured $3,000. More than that, I'd say. Anyway, of that 3,000, I've spent close to that 3,000. But I've got a few things organised. So I've got the wheels organised. They're the wheels I want. They're custom made. They're 20-inch. They're fat wheels, so I can put fat tyres on them. They've got big axles on them. They've got oversized brakes on them. They still don't have the brakes that I want for the front end, but they'll get me by. So what I'll do, I'll use the brakes that are on it for the meantime, and then when I need to replace the front brakes, I'll instead of just getting new brake pads, I'll get a new set of rotors that are larger again, and yeah, start with what I want. Move it up to what I want. But anyway, so yeah, things are looking up. The motors slash wheels ordered, on their way, be here by the end of the month, all going well and paid for. Yeah, it's a Chinese company. I tried to get them elsewhere. I tried to get them locally in Australia, and it's just impossible. No one makes them. I tried America. There seems to be very little to nothing there. And then I tried Europe. Yeah, difficult to find anything there as well, and anything that you can find is just ridiculously priced. You know, you might be getting German technology, German engineering, I guess you could say, which is world famous for being spot on, right? But you're also paying for it. So yeah, Europe was off the list as well, and basically it left China, or Taiwan. China won out, simply because I found a big company there, that I could work into talking them down to getting me pretty much close to wholesale price. And yeah, we also did a couple of upgrades as well. I should have upgraded the screens, but yeah, to color screens. But excuse me, I decided that LCD was fine. I'm not going to be using them so much to look at, so I don't want them to be taking my focus away from the road or from cameras that I might have set up for rear vision mirror, or from my speedometer. So I'm going to have a digital speedometer. Hopefully I can find that. I think it's somewhere here in the van. I've already bought one. Really bright, really big numbers on it, and it works off GPS. So yeah, GPS speedo. It just plugs into a power supply, and away you go. That's it. You don't need anything else. Just plug it in. It turns on as soon as you plug it in, I think. And then yeah, it usually takes a minute or so to catch onto the satellite, or whatever it does to get the GPS position in, so it can start picking your speed up. But yeah, once it's done that, you're all good until you turn it off again. And then yeah, it's just each time you turn it on, it just takes a minute to catch the satellites or whatever. I did have a camera. I bought it on online one time, and I didn't give it a lot of thought, and luckily it wasn't that expensive, but it was a wired system. I got it home. I mean, it arrived. I opened up the box and I went, oh my God, this is a nightmare. It's just like, yeah, it's like a headache to put together. Not clear instructions. If I can't remember them, maybe there wasn't any instructions, but yeah, it was supposed to be really simple to use and easy to set up. But yeah, there was a lot of wires. A lot of wires. I was amazed with how much wires were in it for just a. It was one of those ones that looks like a rear vision mirror, and then it's got a camera, but it had wires, hard wires going to it. So like that was, I bought that about when I first decided to build the Cybertruck about 3 years ago. So obviously there's much better camera systems out there now, and they're like wireless, so we don't have to muck around. Just like the GPS speedo. They just need a power supply, I'm guessing. And yeah, probably works on Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. I don't know. Like, I'm not that techie, but yeah, I know that there's cameras that are real simple now, and they hook up without wires, and better resolution as well. And a lot of them have got like spots for memory cards, so you can stick a big memory card in it and just let it go for ages and record all your driving in case there's an incident. Thought I heard raindrops, but no, sorry. I think it's one of the. The place is pretty dark. I've got no lights on at the moment because we're doing black screen, right? But yeah, I've got my tablet lit up, but it's not enough to get to you guys. And I think it's the dogs. One of the dogs is probably tapping on the wall in their sleep. They like their paws start walking. You hear this tapping noise, and because we've got like, I think these walls are polycarbonate. Yeah, kind of like a hard plastic shiny wall that you'd have in your shower wall. That's what it is actually. Shower walls. Brilliant stuff. Highly recommend it. Not just for showers, but to imagine just doing a room in that stuff. That white plastic stuff. It's easy to clean. Doesn't need painting. It's gloss white. Mold resistant, and yeah, it's just wipe clean. If it's really dirty from scum and not been cleaned for a while, you just get the spray and wipe out and a scourer. It doesn't scratch. Just one of those soft scourers, you just spray and wipe, wet the scourer first, or spray a bit onto the scourer as well. And just scrub, just lightly though. And then just grab a sponge, clean sponge, and wipe it off, rinse, wipe it off, rinse. And then you can get like a soft cloth and dry it up, or a chamois. But yeah, it's really good stuff. Anyway, how are you all been? Hope you're doing well. Because it seems I am. So, I don't know if I'm going to talk about much more. I'm just really excited about getting the Cybertruck on the road. Yeah, honestly, guys, I'm sorry. It's going to get boring for those that don't like the Cybertruck, because as we get closer to it being on the road, you're just going to get sick of hearing about it. I do have a dedicated channel for it, and I should be talking about it there, but I want that to be for some better content. So until we start building, I can't video. Until I videoed, I can't edit, and until then, I can't upload anything. So we need to start doing stuff for me to be, I can't just talk to the camera and do a black screen, or even showing my face, just talking away like this. People will switch off real quick because they want to see stuff. They want to see the progress. And me just describing how excited I am because I'm ordering stuff and got it paid for and it's on the way. And how we're going to move forward over the next couple of months. How it could be on the road, but 2 months from now I could be driving it. So that's pretty exciting. The first Cybertruck in Australia, although it's not a Tesla built one, and it's not a full size one. It's a velomobile. It's on push bike wheels, but it'll be my transport, my daily drive. It'll get me, the dogs, and shopping back and forth to town, which is only a few k's away. For people listening overseas, a few k's, what's that? It's probably 2 miles or so, a bit more, I don't know. Pretty sure 200 miles an hour is 320 k's an hour, so that means 2 miles would be 3.2 k's, so yeah, about 2 miles. Or maybe not quite 2 miles. But anyway, the point is it's close. I can be there in 5 minutes if I got the Cybertruck. Even hitching, I've got to town, gone to the toilet in town, went to the shop in town, checked the bank in town, stopped and talked to someone, walked across the road, stopped to talk to someone else, and then hitched home. And I was, from the time I left home to the time I got back again, was 35 minutes. No, 33 minutes, sorry. 33 minutes. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, a little over 15 minutes each way. And I wasn't rushing. So, and that's hitching without a car. But yeah, hitching's a pain, guys. It's annoying. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like hitching. But given the choice, do you hitch or drive a Cybertruck into town? Obviously, I'm going to go with the Cybertruck every time. But yeah, if the Cybertruck broke down or something like that, I'd hitch into town until I got it fixed. Yeah, there's no reason that I wouldn't get it fixed. I can't think of one. I can't think of a failure that's catastrophic enough for me to not have it on the road for long. I mean, to have it off the road for long if something goes wrong. Computer, I got 4. If a motor blows up, I can disconnect it and keep going. If a battery fails, I've got 3 others. This is if I make it 4-wheel drive, I'll have 4 batteries. But yeah, otherwise I just have 2 batteries at the start. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I get a loan and I get the money together to finish it off. I only need a couple of grand and I'll be good. And then I just got to focus on getting it built and paying everyone back. Because, yeah, not all this money is a gift. But for the people that do donate, I'm so appreciative of them. And even the people that help with things like running around, and I had someone help me with PayPal today. I don't have PayPal, they do. Yeah, lend me the money, put it on their PayPal, drive me around today. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that's making me happy, guys. The fact that we've got people that can help. Another friend that's offered to donate me money until we've got the Cybertruck on the road. So that's another reason that I'm kind of got this confidence. Just the fact that people are coming on board more. And I'm sure once it's close to being on the road, if I'm a little bit short, someone will just pop their head up out of nowhere and go, "Oh, you need another $1,000 to finish it, Dave, or you need another $400, or you need another $600, or whatever it is, I'm sure someone will just pop up out of nowhere and go, "Here, I'll give you the money," or "Here, I'll lend you the money," or "Here, if you do this for me, you can have the money. Mow my lawns for the next 6 months," or whatever it is, Obviously, I can't do that if they're overseas or not close to here. But yeah, there's so many options to get money, to pay people back, to yeah, you got to think outside the box a little, and especially when you're driven to get something done, which is where I'm at the moment. I'm driven to start driving. I want to drive this Cybertruck so bad. So yeah, it's some might argue that I'll be riding it because technically it's a four-wheel bicycle. It's a quadricycle. It's a velomobile. You ride them, you don't drive them. So yeah, technically I'm riding the Cybertruck, which is weird to say. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that it's going to have some awesome off-road abilities once it's four-wheel drive, and even as a two-wheel drive, it'll still be pretty impressive. So yeah, with the fat tires on it, it should be a bit of a beast off-road, and we're not restricted to 25 k's an hour, 25 kilometers an hour with off-road stuff. So yeah, we can give it full power, and I can't wait to do that. Can't wait to get it off-road and see what it's like off-road. Because yeah, you got to think about it. It's a tough four-wheel drive, as opposed to other velomobiles out there that you wouldn't want to even take on a bumpy road or a gravel road, because they're made for tarmac or concrete, smooth surfaces, even timber surfaces, velodromes. So yeah, and they're light and they're fragile, and they're made for speed. Mine isn't made for speed. It's made to be tough. It's made to handle a beating. It's made to go off-road, on the beach, probably cross creeks with it if they're no more than about 6 inches deep. If my ankles disappear too deep in the water, I might not be crossing it. But yeah, places where I know I know a few places that I want to take it where there's water that's just the perfect depth, where I can climb into the creek, cross the creek at this perfect depth, and then climb out the other side. So I can't wait to do that and video it, and then also on the beach and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's going to be something that people like to see on video and in real life. It's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, so that's the answer. Get busy, get a project happening, achieve your goals. Look at doing whatever it takes. Like, I'll lick someone's fridge clean, or like I'm that desperate. If your fridge is dirty and you got no cleaning products and you need someone to come clean your fridge, I'll come clean it with my tongue. No, that's rubbish. I won't do that. But you know what I mean? Like, you got to be prepared to do anything. You got to be prepared to think outside the box and do things that are a little left of center, a little not quite normal. Try the non-conventional way and see where it goes, because normal doesn't always work. If I'd have tried normally to borrow money, yeah, I could have done it. But when I say normally, like if through institutions or loan sharks, yeah, I would have got the money. It would have been tough, but I'm reasonably confident I would have been able to borrow the money with direct debit set up and all that sort of thing. But anyway, I don't have good credit rating to start with, but even with that, I've still got an idea that I'd be able to do it. The thing is interest, and the hoops you got to jump through. It would just do my head in. I'd rather give a person interest on their money, so borrow a couple of $1,000 and maybe give them a few $100 extra when I've paid it back, just as a thank you. You know what I mean? Like, than give the money to a bank that are already filthy rich. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a fan of banks. Yeah, they're a means to an end, but necessary evil, I guess. But I try and deal with cash. Pretty much everything I do is in cash. Obviously, the order today had to be PayPal. Um, and it also makes it secure too. Anyone that knows about PayPal knows the payments are more secure. Yeah, but I'll pay everything with cash as much as I can, and I pull money out of the bank when I get my payment, and use cash rather than use my card. It's kind of weird, but I'm doing the same thing. I'm putting money into a business, but instead of giving them my card, and there's like invisible money going on, electronic money, I give them cash. I feel better about it. So, and it's what I've been brought up doing anyway. I was born in 1968, so um, it's not like plastic money was a thing back then. Technology and paying, even credit cards weren't really a thing. Yeah, they were around, but not everyone had them. And a lot of people didn't believe in it either. They just thought, no, you save the money and you pay. It might be a bit different if you're getting money for a house, maybe a car loan. But yeah, as far as everything else, you save and you pay. But yeah, so I'm more of that generation. And that's how I was building this project. But honestly, guys, I'm hopeless at saving. I'll be honest with you. It's straight up. I'm just hopeless at saving. With a bit of help though, if I have someone helping me save, I've got a bit of accountability, if you know what I mean. Not a bank, but yeah, it makes it easier for me to save. And then direct debit, I like that. So I don't see the money in the first place. They just get their money paid, so that's where I do like the electronic payments. But even if the people that I give direct debit to would be happy with just cash, I'd prefer that. And the money I borrowed today, it looks like that's how it's going to be. Pay cash. Each time I get paid, I pay them cash. So that's great. Because I'll probably have a direct debit going on with someone else anyway. Anyway, guys, I've been half hour or more. Yeah, things are looking up. There probably won't be much change from today to next episode. Be more of the same. I'll probably repeat half of this then. Yeah, sorry guys, it's getting a bit repetitive with talking about the Cybertruck all the time. But I mean, once you see it on the road, it's not going to be. It hopefully won't look too homemade. It'll look kind of rigid edge. As much as I can get it looking rigid edge. But anyway, and scale will look a lot better than some of the ones that you see that are homemade. They look out of proportion and like they're made out of cardboard. I don't want mine to look dodgy, so I'm doing all that I can to make it look like a proper Cybertruck, just smaller. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Let's have Cybertruck as the secret word. No, actually, forget that. Let's have happy. Alright, as a secret word, because I'm getting happy. Hopefully it makes you happy. Hopefully it puts a smile on your face to know that I'm moving forward out of my depression. I meant it when I said it in the first episode, but I really didn't see the way out unless someone was just going to give me the money to get the Cybertruck on the road, and that would get me busy, and then I'd get the Cybertruck on the road, and I'll see the Cybertruck as a life-changing moment for the better, me being in that thing. Straight away, we're going to be attracting attention. I'll hopefully start grabbing a good YouTube following. Not on this channel, maybe on the Cybertruck channel. One of my channels will take off, I'm hoping for. Maybe both might gain traction. I don't know. Not expecting miracles. But yeah, I am hoping that the Cybertruck is a key to unlocking some potential. It could be anything. It could be merchandise. It just could be that I start making good videos with the Cybertruck and adventures and the dogs, and we go places, do stuff, and have a good time. Meet hippie people in Nimbin. I don't know. It'll be cool once I've got the Cybertruck anyway. And I'm hoping that I get enough attention on YouTube that we get a decent amount of followers and a little bit of an income. I'm not hoping to get much, but yeah, I saw this Aussie couple not long ago on YouTube, and they divulged their income that they make on YouTube, and they just showed their previous month. I think it was like 7,700 or something for the month, and these guys only got like 100 or a couple 100,000 followers. Yeah, like I'm pushing 100 on the Cybertruck channel and about 150 on this one. But yeah, it's not a small thing, a couple 100,000 subscribers. But I do know how videos can go viral. I do know the sort of thing that could take off, and there is a lot of potential in the Cybertruck. That's all I need to say. Hopefully you understand, guys, that anything Cybertruck sort of gets a lot of attention on YouTube anyway. So when it's different like this, it might get a shitload of attention. Then add the dogs into the picture, and we just really might get there. And then the fact that we've got Australia, people love Australia and Australians, and hey, I'm the star, right? No, the Cybertruck will be the star, and then the dogs down the list for me further. But yeah, so I'm hoping that the following brings a bit of income, and I'm just not struggling anymore, because I've struggled all my life, and it'd be nice to have my final years with a decent income. I'm not wanting $7,000 a month like those guys got, but $3 or $4 grand a month would be brilliant. That'd be all I need. That'd be enough for me to flip the bird to the government, stick the middle finger up and go, don't want your money anymore. I've done that before. There was a time when I was living in Sydney, 8 months, 8 or 9 months, yeah, I went off the dole, no employment, no income, and just basically, yeah, screw the government, I'm not taking their money, and I survived. And I was also on ice the entire time. That was back when I was on ice. How did I manage to do that? Yeah, long story. But anyway, one that I don't even want to talk about, to be honest. But anyway, what I do want to talk about is getting the Cybertruck on the road, and I'm apologising again for those that are sick of hearing it, but wait till you see it. That's all I can say. It's really going to be, yeah. I mean, I might be bragging a bit, might be being a bit of a wanker in that respect, but I hope I'm not. I hope once you guys see it on the road, you know, there'll be videos on this channel. So I'm hoping once you guys see videos on this channel, even if by then you haven't subscribed to my other channel, the Cybertruck one, and I keep saying in these videos that I'll leave a link in the comments, in the description, but I hardly ever do. I think I've done it in like one video in this black screen series. But anyway, I think in my description you'll find, not my about thingy, you know, you got an about thing on YouTube, on your channel. I think I might have it there. I think I might have a link to it there. Don't quote me on that, but I think there might be. Anyway, I will try and remember to stick it in the description of this video, a link to it. But like I was saying, even if by the time I've got this thing on the road you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm hoping that once you see a video of it on this channel, it's impressive enough for you to go, oh, I might join that channel because it looks like it's going to be some cool content. And who knows, I might not run 2 channels. I might let one go cold. Not close it, but just let it go cold. Depends on which one maybe takes traction. I might notice that it doesn't matter if I put the videos of the Cybertruck on my own channel or on the Cybertruck channel, that they still go gangbusters, you know, like we still get good results. So if that's the case, I might just skip the Cybertruck channel and use my own. It just simplifies things, having to worry about one less channel, and I'll just let that channel go cold. It'll still have all the videos of me making the Cybertruck on it up until its release, but yeah, that'll be cold, and there'll be a video there. The final upload on that channel would be sick of doing 2 channels. Most of the people that are on this channel are on my personal channel. If you're not, here's a link. I'll see you there for more adventures. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it might just be that the Cybertruck videos only gain traction on that channel. They don't do well on my own channel, and that's fine too. I'll let my own channel go gold, and just occasionally might put a video up once a month or something on my personal channel. Do daily, bi-weekly, weekly, whatever videos on the Cybertruck channel. I do plan on doing regular content once the Cybertruck's on the road, showing it off, showing how I get around in it, videos of talking about it and meeting people and the dogs getting attention, all sorts of stuff like that, places that we go. So there'll be lots to video. And yeah, I'll also be working on my editing skills. I may even get someone to help me out with either teaching me editing or helping me with editing. I might find that my channel's at the stage where if I just pay someone $100 per video to help out with the editing and ideas, and maybe a bit of video work, like videography work, do a bit of filming, maybe a bit of writing, I don't know. It might just pay me to pay someone like $100 a video or something to help me out, or whatever I can afford, or depending on what the channel's making. I might see the potential in investing time in someone helping me, or just teaching me how to be better at filming so that I can do things myself. Of course, once the channel starts making a bit of money, I'll get a drone even before then, I've got friends that have got drones, so I'll get them to do a bit of filming long before I get a drone. Especially once I get the Cybertruck first on the road. That'll be one of the first things I like to do. Get some drone shots of it in action. Sorry guys, getting dry, I had to have a drink. So yeah, do you remember the secret word? Put in the comments down below, guys. I've had enough of talking. I'm sure you've had enough of listening. It's been 3/4 of an hour of me dribbling on about the Cybertruck. But the good news is that obviously I'm in a better mood, much better mood. And it only looks like it's going to get better. So who knows? For once in my life, I might actually be happy in 2 months' time. Yeah, I've never been in that position where I'm genuinely happy. I won't knock. That's a lie. There's been a couple of times in my life where I've been happy. I'm not going to go into them right now, but there's been a couple of times in my life when I've been genuinely happy. But I still had the headaches that have been messing me up until recently. So recently I've acquired a new attitude when it comes to things from my past. That's all I'm going to talk about for now. I'm not going to get into it because, yeah, I just don't feel the need to right now. Yeah, there's crap in my past that I've had to let go of, basically, because it's held me back my whole life. There's events that happened and things that, you know, no one's got a perfect life, right? No one's got a perfect family. And yeah, that's, I mean, I don't need to go into it all, but it's my personal heartache from growing up and even into adulthood. I've just felt different. Yes, the autistic traits, you know, the being on this just on the edge of the spectrum, you know, so mildly bloody autistic that people don't realise it. I never realised it. I had someone like a bestie saying, you know what, you've got Asperger's. And I'm going, no, I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm autistic. And they said, yeah, you are. And I took it as an insult. I didn't want to, you know, like, it's like someone saying, you're a spastic, you're a dickhead, you know, you're retarded. I've heard all those things growing up, you know. I've my share of name calling. Don't get me wrong there. I've been bullied at school. I've been bullied in the workplace. I've been bullied by friends in friendship circles. I've been abused by partners, even girlfriends, not gay partners. It sounded like I had a gay lover that bashed me then. No, that's never happened. But yeah, I had one girlfriend that gave me like 3 black eyes, a couple of bloody noses, and one or two fat lips. All in the space of about 3 months, I got like repetitive injuries. And yeah, no need to go into that right now either. Sorry, I'm glossing over these juicy things that you're probably saying, oh, go on, Dave, talk about that stuff instead of the Cybertruck. But yeah, no, sorry guys, maybe another time. If you want to hear certain things, just mention what they are in the comments down below, and I'll try and talk about them in the next episode or the one after. I'll tell you why I can't talk about them if that's the case. Or yeah. Talking about why you can't talking about something makes you end up talking about it anyway, doesn't it? I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'm really pleased that you guys are here. I know it's only a handful of people that listen to these, and most of you probably don't listen towards the end like this. So for anyone that's listening right now, huge appreciation. You know, we're almost at 50 minutes. But yeah, huge appreciation. There we go, 50 minutes. For you to be listening on for 10 minutes short of an hour to me dribbling shit about Cybertruck and depression and happiness and blah, blah, blah. Good on you. It shows that you've got an interest in my life, and I'm touched by that, guys. It's really something. It could mean that you're getting to know me or you're wanting to get to know me, and if that's the case, cool. I'd love to know why, but yeah. But yeah, it's cool that just that handful of people are listening, and even if there's only one person that listens to the end and comments, that's fine. I've even had several videos where no one comments, and that's fine, and sometimes not even a like, that's fine. I've just got a few views, whoopie-doo, I don't care. What I do care about is getting this stuff off my chest. I treat this like kind of like a diary. So even if no one listens to it, it doesn't matter. I'm still talking. I'll still talk just the same. You know, obviously it's going to be kind of disappointing to think you're talking to people. So I'd like at least like one person. You know, actually, I like it more when there's at least 6 to 10 views. All right, anything over that, I'm happy. But yeah, 6 is kind of, anything under that, I get disappointed. If I'm uploading the next episode and the last episode's only got 6 views, that's okay. But when it's less than that, and it's happened before, I'm kind of disappointed, because I'm wondering, out of the 6 people, maybe there was just one person that listened to the whole hour and a half or whole hour or whole 40 minutes or however long the bloody videos. Some of these videos are quite long. And I appreciate the people that do listen to the whole video. You know, I mean, I don't understand why you'd start listening to something long like this with a black screen. It says black screen series, episode, whatever, of 52, and all the titles are the same, and there's nothing interesting in the thumbnails. That's why I've gone to this widescreen format too, so we didn't have, because at the start we had those little bits at the side, and there's one time when I had the flash on, I think, or some daylight was happening, and we ended up with like a bit of red on the thumbnail. That's from my phone case cover, which I still haven't replaced. But anyway, I'm putting every cent I can towards the Cybertruck. So what if my phone case falls apart? It is. It actually is falling apart. Anyway, guys, I love you heaps. I mean that. I'm not just saying it. You guys mean the world to me. It's, even if it's just one or two of you that are listening right now, you mean the world to me. Because, and I want to know you. I want you to comment and say, hey, I'm that one that listened to the end. That one person. Who knows, there might come a day where these videos gain traction and all of a sudden people start going listening to the entire series for some reason. It might have something to do with a Cybertruck. It might be because I die or some weird shit. I don't know. But yeah, there might be a reason for these to get busy one day and get lots of views. And yeah, so if that happens, if you're there going, hang on, this thing's at bloody 2 million views and you're talking about one person commenting, that sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? I would think that if I was watching a video that had 2 million views and hundreds of thousands of likes, and the person was talking about, you know, even if it's just one person that comments, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't sound right. But yeah, when you first put a video up, no one's watched it. You got no views, right? After however long the video is up for, if it's an hour-long video, after an hour you might get one view. After a few hours you might have a few views. And if you've got a busy channel, maybe you get thousands of views within an hour or two. Some people get tens of thousands of views in an hour or so. That's because their channels are more popular. And there's a chance that one day my channel might get popular and there might be people that go back and listen to this stuff. People might say, hey, if you really want to get to know the guy that made the Cybertruck, he did this like week-long, I mean, year-long weekly upload where he just prattled on about his life and all sorts of things that interested him. For a whole year he was talking. Some of the videos go for over an hour, and some of them, yeah, most of them half an hour or more. Some that are well over an hour and a half. But yeah, he just talks and talks and talks. And if you want to listen to him and you want to get to know him, that's the place to go. Look up Black Screen Series. So yeah, that could happen in 10 years' time. I could be dead for 5 years. I could die in 5 years. In 10 years' time, they could get popular, and my channel could go viral. That'd be pretty shitty. That I'm not around to enjoy the spoils. Who gets paid when you're dead and your channel goes viral? Stuffed if I know. I guess no one. But yeah, that's another thing too. I've got to get to the stage where I can monetize, and I think you need a minimum 500 to 1,000 people to monetize. You've also got to have a certain amount of hours up and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, they've got stipulations. I'm not even that well versed on it, but I'm pretty sure there's like one marker where it's 500 people, and there's another one where it's 1,000 people. I think one of them's to do with going live, and the other one's to do with getting monetized. Whichever, doesn't matter, especially when you haven't even got 1,000 people yet. You haven't even got hundreds of people. 800 people. 800. I think I've got 165 people. And yeah, a while ago I said that I'd put one video up for every subscriber, and now I think I've got like 170, pushing towards 180 videos up, but only 165 subscribers. So I'm ahead of that. So it's no longer a goal. But I'm not going to stop and wait for the subscribers to catch up. I'll just keep making videos. So what if I still have 200 videos in 10 years time? I mean 200 subscribers in 10 years time, and I've got 2,000 videos up. Who cares? It's content. It's cool. It's something that I never thought I'd do in my life. I never thought that I'd be able to make my own YouTube videos. I never even knew about YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, for someone that grew up in the 80s where there wasn't any real tech like this. So yeah, if I could go back and go, hey Dave, you should look at presenting yourself and be more comfortable on camera, because you're going to have a YouTube channel soon. Well, not soon, but you know, when you're in your 50s. Imagine if I said that to my like 20-something year old self. You know, you're gonna get some YouTube videos up. What's YouTube? Oh, it's this platform on the internet. What's the internet? Yeah, I mean, there was a stage where we'd be talking amongst our friends, and someone would say the internet, and someone would go, what's the internet? And we'd all come up with different answers. None of us really understood what it was. But yeah, now a kid can tell you what the internet is. And yeah, although not many people understand, and still I don't understand how it works. But it works, and it's cool that it does. Anyway, enough rambling on with useless stuff. We're almost at an hour. Love you guys heaps. Please like that, that thumbs up thing. Hit that right now, while I'm talking. Right now, do it. Hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to do it. Don't think I'll get after the video's over. I'll hit like. Do it now. You might forget. Yeah, no, it's really important to me. Get some likes up. And also comment. If you're going to comment, pause now if you like. Comment. unpause, watch the last 20 seconds of the video. There's nothing to watch, it's a black screen. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks thanks for watching a black screen. Thanks for listening, I meant to say. Thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with my nonsense. Thanks for hearing me getting all happy about the Cybertruck. And yeah, hopefully we're marching on out of depression a bit sooner than I thought it'd be. I thought we'd be towards the latter part of the year, but nope, looks like it might be a bit sooner than that. Maybe mid-year. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Love yous. Bye.